What did I tell you guys? That Bitcoin will make a new all-time high, and Bitcoin did make a new all-time high. And all that did say, the caption did say, the start of the bear market. But if you pay for the video, it says that first it needs to make a new all-time high. Before doing so, it needs to get horrific. It needs to go get people to go in before it does that. As obviously that's what happens in every bull run, and then the bear market starts. So to me personally, I'm out of my whole crypto trade. Out of this trade, I took another trade up to the upside. I want to buy around, I'm pretty sure around somewhere around here. The 100, I'm pretty sure the 100 to 105K mark, that's where I bought. Eventually, I got out at 115K. Then eventually I thought, okay, this is not for me. I'm gonna get out the bull run. I'm gonna wait until the bear market starts, but I'm still gonna be doing the market updates. And if I see potential moves, I'm still gonna take it, right? Because, but the long term play for my investments, I'm waiting for a bear market to start, and during a deep dig during the bear market is when I'm looking to buy up. After that, that is when I'm looking to overall, looking to catch a lot of stuff in my bag, holding it very long term for the next 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years, right? Eventually hoping, not hoping, like potentially $1 million mark for Bitcoin is gonna happen in the future, like 10 years, down the line, etc. etc. But as I said in my last crypto market update, that Bitcoin will make an all-time high, and Bitcoin did make an all-time high. The 120K mark is a juicy spot. To me, I went based on the 5K digit. So I thought 150K was fine for me. So I got out of there. But market went all the way up to 118K. You could potentially go to 120K. But usually the zero digits are a very important price mark for market will sort of reflect out of, right? So like 115K, 120K, 90K, 80K, right? Those specific price mark does tend to hold some resistance when the market is in an all-time high. So for Bitcoin, what I got right now in the very long-term play, since I'm not a very long-term player, as I said, the reason why I said is going to make an all-time high is based on the weekly time frame, not on the higher time frame. So on the lower time frame, we had a weekly IR to arrow, as I pointed out 3 weeks ago. Now the higher time frame is still sort of in a play, but not at the moment. I'm not gonna talk about the higher time frame like at the 6 month at the moment. It's not showing me any signs at the moment that he really wants to go down lower. So until that price point, until that a lower time frame gives me that confidence that higher time frame may go down to this 6 month CRT low. Until then, I don't know what's gonna happen, right? So I have to wait until the lower time frame, like the weekly, the monthly, tells me otherwise. So on the 3 month time frame, the same thing, but I don't really give a fuck about the 3 month time frame. I do care about it. I do care about it. Keep in mind, I do care about it because in the lower time frame, one of the markers around here, the 3 month time frame wasn't in power, wasn't in control most of the time. So the 6 months, we still have a 6 month ERO to IRO, a 6 month series to the downside. But on a 3 month time frame, we have a 3 month ERO back to the 3 month, IRO, which is a 3 month CRT, which is a 6 month CRT as well as well as 3 month CRT. This we also have the 3 month time frame as a CRT, which got respected on the monthly time frame with a monthly ERO to this monthly IRO, as well as this monthly CRT to the downside as well with it. On the weekly time frame, we do have this weekly at the moment weekly ERO to this weekly IRO, which is all the way back down here. And let's see if what could potentially happen is this next week could consolidate. This market did a big expansion candle like this. You can see expansion candle. This one consolidated and cause a weekly fair value to get formed. To have the weekly fair value up and go even higher, or go for a weekly ERL to this weekly IRL if this fair value gap is inside of CRT, and if the CRT is still getting respected, right? A lot of good things could happen. So next week, if the next week consolidates and it disrespects the CRT, we can expect the market to test the weekly fair value gap and make another new all-time high, or if it respects the CRT and it can weekly fair value gap, I'm looking for that weekly fair value gap to get inversed and it get disrespected and go down to this weekly fair value gap all the way down here. Why is that? Because that weekly fair value gap is going to be in a range. Right, so keep that in mind. So that's what I got for Bitcoin. So now let me delete this leftover charts. Let me just put this right over here. So this is what we got. Because at the moment, to me, I'm out because I'm waiting till the bear market. Because bear market, I did get in a little late. Next time I want to get in fucking very early. Like I saw the fucking at the end of the bear market, right when fucking bull market is predetermined to start. That's when I'm gonna fucking start, right? That's when I start buying because that's when I got in a little late. I did make a lot of money, but the risk to reward ratio could have been greater. Now I was going to ETH. ETH, as I said, we wanted to go here weekly IRL back to ERL. So this is all I said it in my last video. You can go pop it up. I said that 3 weeks ago, right? 1, 2, 3 weeks ago, which is all this bearish candle. And we're gonna make it. So as I said before in my last video as well, if Bitcoin does consolidate at that new all-time high, as I said before, we can potentially see a alt season. Right? Where like alts can fucking pop off very hard. Right? So we have a weekly IRL to ARL which got met, but going on to higher time frame. We have a 6 month safety upside. We have we as well have a 3 month CRT to the upside, a 3 month as well we have a 3 week we also have a 6 month CRT 6 month IRL to ARL, as well as we do have this we are looking to go over here as well. Why? Because this is a fraction detail play where the market touches the original block first, then eventually it traces, then it hits the high. So based on higher time for 6 month time frame. So if you bought around here when I gave it to you guys at 1.5k, you should have been up 1x up by now, right? So now going over to the weekly time frame. Monthly time frame real quick. On the monthly time frame, we don't have much here, just bearish price action. But as you guys know, if Bitcoin's gonna go up higher, everything else gonna go up higher. So on the weekly time frame, we can definitely, if Bitcoin wants to go down lower, everything else gonna go down lower, right? But harder, pause on that. So on a weekly time frame, weekly ERL to this weekly IRL, as we can see, this weekly CRT can respect it and pushing down lower. But as I said, the scenarios that could potentially happen, so this could be false. It all depends on how the next week closes. So now going on to the next pair. But before that, let's go back to Bitcoin. Check the daily time frame. Daily time frame being the short-term draw on liquidity. On a daily time frame, daily ERL to this daily IRL, as well daily ERL to IRL, this fair value gap down here. But before that happens, I do want to see a push up to this weekly CRT high. So push up this daily high again before go down lower. So daily time frame is bearish as well on that as well. On Ethereum, we don't have that. We have daily SMT ERL. We can go back to IRL all down here. But this fair value gap all down here. Now this fair value gap, because there's a CRT there. So now going over to the collated asset, which is XRP. We have a 3 month CRT to the upside, a 3 month IRL back to the 3 month ERL. We have for XRP lower time frame, same thing. CRT upside, another CRT upside, We had a deep OTE, which I told you guys to buy around there. If you bought, congrats. Should be up. Any call I gave out in Bitcoin, and any call I gave out on the history of me giving out call outs on crypto, especially, you should be up all of them. As well have we, as I said, the deep OT a couple weeks ago. I told you guys, which is the market was down here. That is going to be a push up higher because Bitcoin is going to make an all-time high, which you can see everything else popped off. Same thing here, but Solana is stagnating very fucking hard here. But going on to the high time frame again, we have a 3-month traded upside, a 3-month kilo to the CRT. Monthly time frame, we have a monthly traded upside. We can go to the monthly. We'll go to the monthly CRT high right over here, which is the start of the OTE. So we did do a deep OT here. We didn't do a very deep OT, but we did do an OT here. So we will definitely go up higher and push it up to all over here. So that's all we got for the top four. Yep. So 3 excluding Bitcoin ETH. You see the alt season are popping off. The deep OT did happen, are going up higher. We tapped the model 1 of the big time frame. Same thing here, 3 months IRL, TRL, 3 months CT upside, etc. Monthly time frame, monthly CT upside, which got met. So I'm definitely expecting higher prices from here if Bitcoin stagnates next week and it disrespects the weekly CRT. Now this is for the ETH and Bitcoin Diamonds. I said before a long time ago, 2 fucking months ago, that if this model 1 of the monthly time frame, if it gets created, it could definitely start up a bull market, as well as we have a total CRT upside as well. And this is what we have for crypto market update. People, like, this is for free. I don't know how you guys are not taking this as an advantage, but most of you guys are, you know what I'm saying, not taking this as an advantage. I will not be making the videos, right? But I will still make the videos simply because for my own reasoning, for me, for my own trading, because I can look back at this and, you know what I'm saying, learn from it and take my own signals, right? Without forgetting the pairs. That's what we have for the crypto market update. Thank you for watching. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, show notifications down below, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.